Welcome, everybody, to the Aquarius Full Moon. Aquarius Full Moon is perhaps the most important full moon right in the beginning of the year. There is a macrocosmic change that's taking place that's affecting not only all of humanity, but including the planet Earth. We are moving from an epoch of the Piscean energy of more devotional spirituality to energy of Aquarius, where even spirituality is becoming objective and practical, anchored in service and group consciousness. So, Aquarius full moon literally is about preparing yourself for the future that is arriving at us day by day. If there is one thing that is common to every sentient being on the planet, plants, animals, minerals, angels, and humanity, is that they have to prepare for this inevitable transition to the age of the Aquarius as is beginning to come at us. So today's full moon, I'll spend a little bit longer time talking about the virtues of Aquarius full moon because of its very special nature. The fundamental quality is of Aquarian full moon is the virtue of willpower and vitality. Willpower is the capacity to synthesize the will of manifesting your greatest divine potential in view of adversity or in view of the environment needing transformation. When do you need will? You don't need willpower when life is going easy. You need willpower when you need to cut through the fabric of adversity and stand for what you believe in and be that source of strength from within, not only for yourself, but also for those around you. Willpower requires vitality. Unless you have the energy and vitality to source your willpower from, it is impossible. The adamant consciousness, the consciousness that stays aligned to the spiritual path, stays aligned to nurturing the best version of yourself from within, requires that will, the Shiva energy, the energy of the ability to be in face of adversity. That is willpower. In the end, what is the greatest determinant of your accomplishing of your goals in life is not your intelligence, is not your beauty, is not your wealth, is not even in your luck. It is your willpower. That your willpower, the will to be. In the end, that, they always say willpower is synthesized by the statement called, you can kill me, but you cannot stop me. Or you can cut my legs and I will still walk. That kind of attitude towards unconditional, single pointed focus to accomplish what you want and nurturing all of your vitality to accomplish that is called willpower. The accompanying qualities are will to do good according to higher purpose. You see, we all have that innate sense that we want to do good. Some people feed the poor, some people plant trees, etc., etc., etc. How about taking a step back and say, I have the will to do good, but I want to align it with my higher purpose, my own higher purpose of humanity, and a higher purpose of planet at large. Capacity to have that vision that I will use my benevolence, my altruism within me, the desire to do good, but do it in a way that it can last the longest period of time and make the greatest impact on humanity and the world even after I'm long gone, is that capacity to source your will to do good from a higher purpose. The second quality is will to group consciousness and alignment, recognizing that in future, evolution and all great things will be accomplished by group of enlightened souls working together. Having the will to align to the will of the group or aligning the will of the group to the highest order of evolutionary insight you have and keeping that alignment going day after day is how great things are accomplished. The institutions of the Aquarius will be created by enlightened groups. That means groups of people that have come together in service of a mission that is higher than themselves, and they stay aligned and walk the path. The third quality is synthesis and integration. They are two different things. Synthesis is the genesis of bringing forth a completely new paradigm by sourcing the wisdom of the past in the opportunities and insight and emerging paradigms of the future. Being able to synthesize that you don't have polarity. Neither you are relegating yourself to the glory of the past, nor you are blinded by the mad race to the innovation of the future, having the wisdom to synthesize them into a more powerful construct and integrating them into every area of your life is a quality of an Aquarius. The next quality is fearlessness and detachment. Fearlessness is not about absence of fear. It's about noticing when the fear has arisen, letting it go, not making choice based on fear. It's almost inevitable that from time to time you will have fear. That's okay. The question is, how many of your choices are dictated by fear? So fearlessness is about noticing the fear but getting past it and not letting it affect your choices. Detachment is not having emotionally triggered or emotionally invested into specific outcomes. When you're aligned to group consciousness, when you're aligned to will to do good for a higher purpose, you no longer have the currency to be attached to specific outcomes. You choose moment by moment what is in the greatest, highest need possible in the moment. The next quality of transformation. Transformation is the capacity to take something gross and transmute it into something subtle. Subtle means more evolved, a higher evolutionary form of whatever there is. So transformation is your commitment that I am where I am, but I'm committed to being the next evolved version of myself, one breath at a time, one moment at a time, one act at a time. Being someone who's committed to their own inner transformation and transformation of the planet itself in the process. The final quality is positive destruction to creatively construct. It's impossible to hold on to the legacy of the past and create a new future. Have you seen monkeys when they jump from tree to tree? Even the monkeys know they need to let go of a tree to jump and cross the tree. You cannot move forward in life without letting go of what has become obsolete already. If you hold on to things that are obsolete, it's okay. I've got nothing against that. It's just that you are not moving forward in life. This goes to your beliefs. This goes to your habits. This goes to your ways of being. It even goes to your relationships and professions and whatever else that you have surrounded yourself with. So positively deconstruct is letting go and destroying the old paradigm so you have an empty space where infinite possibilities is available and you can creatively construct a view of the future. If you are not willing to allow the you of today to die, the you of tomorrow will not take birth. You will live life dragging you of yesterday, which is a corpse already, into every day. I meet so many people that talk about their glorious past, including countries that talk about their glorious past and how great they were and how great things were. And I always gently, politely ask them, where are you going? What is next for you? What's your vision in life? You will be surprised how unprofound and disconnected relationship sometimes people may develop with their future, where all the glories lies in the past. So my invitation is not to fall for that trap. Always have a vision of yourself in the future, which is more wholesome, more evolved than you in the present. And your actions should be nurturing and growing you in that direction. If, by the way, a lot of your strength and success lies in the past, so the desire to go back to the past is very high because this is what you know. That is where your strength lies. That's where the comfort lies. But only one thing that does not lie there is evolution and growth. So Aquarius is the virtue of willpower and vitality that you can manifest with the will to do good, will to have group consciousness, to synthesize the old and the new and the evolving, the known and the unknown and the unheralded and the unfold, all of it in a more wholesome way that has an evolutionary support for you and you can integrate into that area of your life. Not acting out of fear, sourcing yourself from detachment and noticing that your choices are only governed by what is more transformational in nature for you. And finally, having the alignment, balance, wisdom to be able to let go what was obsolete, what is not relevant anymore, destroying an old version of yourself to be able to creatively reconstruct yourself for the future. Day by day, step by step, one act by one act, one breath at a time. This is my wish for you. If you continue to nurture the Aquarius qualities, the future will not have uncertainty. The future will have great joy because the incoming future will allow you to be more self-expressive, more abundant, feel more powerful, and feel more wholesome. That's my wish to you. Happy full moon of Aquarius to all of you.